Welcome to the Unscripted Journey podcast. I'm your host, Cynthia Schoen. Around here, we believe in living life on purpose, not by permission. Each week, we'll talk real growth, fresh starts, and bold steps to create a life that's true to you. So grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's take this journey together. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Unscripted Journey. My goodness, it has been a minute since I have been on here to really talk with you guys and say hello and give you some encouragement. I will tell you, it has been a whirlwind. My life has been a whirlwind since about, September, October, and things just got so crazy. I moved, I picked up my life and I moved. There's going to be more to come on that, but I started a new job, a lot happening. But I wanted to get on here because I bet you a lot of you are struggling, just like I am, because of everything that's been going on in my life, on setting your goals or starting out for the new year. You know, it's always a big thing. New Year's resolutions, January 1st, turn the page. Everybody's in a hype. They're going to the gym. They're writing their goals on a journal. And here it is, January 11th is when I'm recording this. And I have only had one meeting with my husband about our goals. I've only written down a few things because if I'm honest, I'm having a hard time putting everything in my head on paper and kicking things into gear. And that's not normal. A lot of people go through that. And it got me thinking, man, I'm slow right now. I'm feeling unmotivated simply because it's been an exhausting few months. But it got me thinking that we put so much emphasis on January 1st as the time to start. But in reality, the time to start is right now. The time to start is today. Any day is a good day to start working on your life. You do not need a calendar that says January 1st. You do not need a big celebration for yourself showing that you are going to start something new. You just need to start. That's all you need to do. And in reality, the only person that you owe an explanation to is yourself. If you have an accountability partner, you owe an explanation to them too. And hopefully they're keeping you accountable. But usually what my husband and I do every single year is we sit down, we plan out, we talk about our goals, we talk about what we want to do in the new year. And this year we were a little behind. I'm going to go into this more in another episode, but I mentioned that we picked up our life. We moved to Tennessee. I was here for a while by myself, and then he just literally got here about 2.5 weeks ago. So even he is settling into his new life here in Tennessee with me. And it feels like it's just a whole new beginning. A whole new set of rules, a whole new perspective on life. And that's a lot to take in. And it's a lot to kind of condense and put together and say, okay, by the way, what are my goals for the year? But lo and behold, we did sit down. We did talk about what our goals were. We did talk about what's working, what's not working. So we've had that meeting. But the whole purpose of what I'm saying today is that I don't want you to be down on yourself if you still have not started to write down your goals for the upcoming year. It is okay. Hey, guess what? Start today. Go grab your journal, go grab your notebook, your iPhone notes, and start. Because there's no better time to be present than in the present, right now, this very moment. It is your time. It's your day to turn the page to what you want, to the goals that you want to have in the new year. Don't be down on yourself no longer because you didn't start on January 1st. Today is a new way to start. And what got me thinking about this was that I started putting together my goals for 2026. And I want to share what some of those goals are and how you can also put those goals together for yourself. I feel like there's 4 goals that are really important for me every single year. One is personal, one is spiritual, one is financial, and the other one is career wise. So my personal goal can be read 5 books this year. Last year, I kind of slacked a little bit on the amount of books that I wanted to read, so I want to get back in there. I like to read this one book every single year. It's by Robin Sharma, and it is an amazing book. The name of the book is The Wealth Money Can't Buy, and it's a very well written book. The chapters are really short, and it just gives you a lot of instruction and helps you focus on what the important things are in life. So I recommend that book to anybody who might want to read it. But just in general, I want to go back to reading quite a bit. And that's one of the books that I'm going to start off with. I want to also read something for fun. I like reading books about business, but I like reading books for pleasure as well. So that's my personal goal. So number 1, set your personal goal. Number 2, set your spiritual goal. For me, I've talked to you, I've told you I am a Christian, I'm a practicing Christian. And in my spiritual life, I need to continue to develop that relationship with God. That is an everyday thing. So I started with the 21 days of prayer and fasting with a local church that I'm doing. I'm reading my Bible more and also spending more time with God in prayer. But one of my spiritual goals also is to memorize more scripture verses. That's something that I want to do for myself. Your spiritual goal can look differently, but that is mine. So we are going on to goal number 3. My financial goals for this year is to really invest in more education for myself on entrepreneurship and business, maybe some masterminds or other types of online education for myself. I always want to better myself. I always want to know how I can serve others. And that for me is a financial goal, to continue to invest in myself financially by attending or purchasing classes or masterminds that are going to help me in my business, right? Or with my husband. I'm also going to be interviewing him soon. I know I've been promising, but soon we're going to have an interview with him, and he's going to talk about his brand new kids book. And it is amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to read it and purchase it for your young ones. And the 4th goal is career. Career is that's one of the reasons why I moved to Tennessee, right? We recently moved to Tennessee. I had an opportunity to a great company, which I feel has a lot of growth, has a great culture for their employees. And this was a move that I felt like I had to make. These were my next steps in my career to grow. So I am in a position now in a company that fosters that. And it's really important that you set a career goal for yourself, whether it's an entrepreneur or it's within your current career path. It's always good to grow. Don't stay in the same place, because when you stay in the same place, you're stagnant. You're not necessarily learning something new. Challenge yourself to do more, to do better, to grow. Even if you feel like you're not fit for a certain position or a certain role, you might surprise yourself if you really apply yourself and really say, you know what, it may seem out of reach, but my next career goal is to, be a senior advisor or a senior accounting executive or whatever it is that you're doing. Don't limit yourself. So 4 goals: personal, spiritual, financial, and a career goal. I think that if you start with those 4, that's going to help you kind of give you some direction in the new year. It will help you to focus, and it might help you weed some things out as well. Always take time for yourself, my friends. Don't forget the importance of advancing. We are living this unscripted journey. Why? Because we want to call the shots in our own life. We want to be the ones to say, oh, I made that decision. Somebody didn't force me to, or somebody didn't put that expectation on me when that wasn't my journey. And that's what it is all about in 2026, friends. It's about writing our story, Come with me on this journey. Turn the page. It's a new year. It's a new day. It's okay if you're a little bit behind on your goal planning. Start today and don't wait any longer. I waited 11 days. Here we are finally. I've been a little slow in recording more podcasts, but I promise you we're going to continue with this. I'm going to continue to bring you encouragement and tips and talk to you just about life. Because sometimes you just need a bestie to talk to, right? You need a bestie to talk and speak life into you. And that's what I am to you. All right, my friends, until next time, I promise some good content is coming this year. I hope you have an amazing 2026. Be blessed. Till next time, we'll see you. Thanks for listening to the Unscripted Journey podcast. Don't forget to check the show notes for any additional information or resources to help you on your journey. Until next time, live free, stay unscripted.